Your well-being during this unprecedented time. Look after yourself to better support others. Working from home, 6 steps you can take today to help. It's really important during this time that you prioritise taking care of yourself so that you can better look after your friends, loved ones, and support your fellow colleagues. So a few simple hints and tips to help you, and 6 steps you can take today with this in mind. Step 1. Set a daily routine. It's key that you find ways to separate work time from non-work time in the home. And a good way to do this and provide a demarcation between the two is with a set routine. For example, I get up and change into my regular work clothes before starting the working day. And I usually finish my working day with a short 15-minute workout or similar after changing into something appropriate. So why have a routine? It really should help you switch off from those nagging work issues and challenges that, if you're not careful, will take up more and more of your non-work time due to the lack of separation between the workplace and the home. Step 2. Stay connected. Really important for our well-being is finding ways to connect with friends, family and colleagues when we can't physically meet them face to face. Well, the good news is we have the tech to make that possible compared to just a few years ago. Work-wise, some great strides have already been made, with a number of teams putting in additional touch points with colleagues. Do make sure you're attending your stand-ups, your team meetings, etc., and be sure to turn on your webcams. Now, I know it can be embarrassing with partners, kids and pets wandering by, but it will help bridge the gap at this time. It will also help if you have someone to share your concerns with, be that friend, family or colleague, someone you can trust. Talking and sharing will help lighten the burden. Step 3. Manage your news intake. It's difficult to switch off in this 24-hour non-stop culture we live in today. So a couple of tips to help reduce anxiety and promote peace of mind. First off, make sure your news is coming from a trusted source. A well-known outlet is usually the best bet. Secondly, do limit your exposure throughout the day. The news by its very nature is looking for maximum impact with its stories, and with a constant stream of headlines across the world, you can easily find yourself believing there is nothing but doom and gloom in the world. But this isn't a balanced picture. I tend to pick a couple of times a day when I'll tune in or log on and get the latest updates, and I find that helps me keep some perspective. Step 4. Stay active. Afraid so, there is now indisputable evidence that your mental health is very much linked to your physical health. So not only will your body thank you, your mind will as well. So pick your exercise of choice and put it into your daily or weekly schedule. Don't forget, you're allowed out of the house to exercise. There really is something out there for everyone, from absolute beginner all the way to pro athlete. Maybe stream a workout with Joe Wicks, the popular body coach, or whatever takes your fancy. Personally speaking, it's taken a while to adjust, but I'm now enjoying my home workouts, and it's surprising what you can do with a couple of resistance bands and a pull-up bar. Step 5. Take downtime and find ways to relax. You are still going to need proper time off from work. I know the initial reaction will be to cancel pre-booked holidays, but do consider that without an extended period away from work, it will be harder to truly wind down. A number of you will be discussing this with your line management already, and do keep this in mind when making plans. With a constant stream of challenging news, it's difficult even when you do have downtime to truly relax. But there is plenty of support and techniques to help, from breathing techniques, mindfulness, yoga, meditation, and many more. Some people will think that's not for them. But if you're like me and you sometimes struggle to turn the mind off, then these techniques can really bring a depth of calm and quiet into what is currently a very noisy world. I'll issue a written comms that includes links for further info on some of these techniques, or if you're really struggling to find something that works for you, by all means reach out to me and I'll see if I can help. Step 6. Additional support for colleagues. Lastly, but certainly not least, take advantage of the great additional support available to you as colleagues, from the Health and Wellbeing Site and Resilience portal to the Employee Assistance Programme. And with lots of great material just issued that is looking to help you adjust to working from home and supporting your well-being in the current climate. I'm going to issue a follow-up comms with a reminder of these 6 steps and links to this additional support. Finally, it just leaves me to say a massive thank you for everything you're doing to support the business and ultimately our customers by finding ways to continue working during this challenging time. Take care and stay safe. Shared Services and Consumer Onboarding